Welcome back. It's now time for Midday Sports.
Jamaica's team to the NACAC Senior Athletics Championships is now in Bahamas for the 3-day championship, which starts on Friday. Some members of the team will be using the meet to secure qualifying standards for the Tokyo World Championships in September. Jodine Williams, who placed fourth in the women's 100 meters at the J3's National Senior Championships, is looking to be crowned the area champion at NACAC.
That's the aim. I mean, anybody would love that. So all of us are going there with the hope of being a champion, and that's just the goal.
2024 400-meter hurdles national champion Malik James King says he's using NACAC as preparation for the World Championship. King finished third at this year's national championship, clocking 48.49 seconds.
Feeling good. The season was long, and it still is long, so the progress and everything is good. So NACAC is a stretch for a World Championship, a test basically for what's to come.
42 athletes have been assembled along with a 10-member delegation. The NACAC Senior Championships is set to run from August 15 to 17 in Freeport, Bahamas. Incumbent Christopher Samuda has officially been returned on a post for a third term as president of the Jamaica Olympic Association following the staging of the association's elections at its headquarters in Kingston on Thursday. Samuda and his entire executive have been elected to serve for another 4 years, including another incumbent, Robert Scott, who turned back long-serving J3 Administrator Ian Forbes 44-3 for the post of second vice president in the only contested race for the day. Former JFF Vice President Raymond Anderson withdrew his nomination for the post of first vice president via email prior to the vote. He would have challenged incumbent Jacqueline Cowan. Treasurer Nicole Case was also returned unopposed. Meanwhile, the newly elected board of directors are Anthony Wilmot, President of the Jamaica Surfing Association, Karen Anderson, President of Squash Jamaica, Nicole Grant Brown, President of the Jamaica Gymnastics Association, along with Laurel Smith and Gary Peart. Operations manager for the Caribbean Premier League, Michael Hall, says there will be more young players in this year's competition, which bowls off on Thursday. 18 players from the Breakout League are assured of a spot in the CPL based on the agreement between CWI and the CPL. However, Hall says the impressive performance showcased by some of the young players have changed that narrative.
I think it's also interesting to point out quickly that some of the young players who took part in the Breakout League that the teams would have been obliged to select as breakout players, some of them were so highly thought of after the Breakout League that the teams selected them before the rounds that they were to pick them in. And so they are in the CPL teams as regular players.
Hall says the team's decision to select players early means their original obligation to select a specific number of Breakout League players remains the same.
When someone from the Breakout League is selected ahead of the rounds designated for them, it means that the teams still have to pick 3 more players from the league. So instead of 18, I should know this as a tournament director, but I think that instead of 18, there are maybe 22 players who took part in that league that are going to be in the CPL.
Hall was speaking on Hits 92 FM's Sports Grill on Wednesday. The CPL bowls off with the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots taking on the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons at 6 p.m. Jamaica time at Warner Park. I'm Christopher Scott, and that is your Midday Sports Report.
Thank you, Christopher. And that's the Midday News Package. I'm Kerry Simpson. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the news, sports and production teams, good afternoon.